Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good to be back here again. This is Abiola Vera-Cruz in the building. Abiola Vera-Cruz in the building. How you doing? How is everything? So good to have you back again. So last time I came here, we talked about special package versus complete package, the myth and the truth. Now this afternoon, I want us to conclude everything about that topic. In the last video that I made, I debunked the myth of the special package. I pointed out that it's a scam, it's a sham, and it's just, can we just say, make believe? As women, there are things you need to know how to do to keep your home, to keep your man. The same also goes for the male folk too. As a married man, there are some things you need to have. There are some things you need to know. Truth is, for marriage to work, it takes two matured mind to put in the work. Marriage does not just work by default. No. Marriage does not work automatically. No. The point at which you decide to be married, the point at which you decide, yes, I want to have a wife, I want to have a husband, that point you should be ready to play by the rules. A number of times I see my brethren and sisters and they are like, yes, I've prayed for the will of God in marriage. God said this is the person, and you just expect because God said the marriage will be all rosy, the marriage will be to just be like say as I do. And no, marriage is divine human partnership. God has done his own part. You have a part to play. Then let me sound this. A number of us women, we don't know that we are powerful. I used to tell people we are powerful. There are some things I wouldn't want to say on here. There are some things, deep secrets, I will not say in my videos. I will not come out and say in my post. But truth is, we are powerful. It now depends on how you wield such power. A number of women wield it negatively. And some, just a few, wield it positively. And very large numbers don't even know they have power at all. They are just there. They are just there. And like I said, my videos, they are not for every Tom, Dick, and Harry. It's for a particular set of people, a particular folk. Yes, others can learn something from it. If only they will open their mind. Others can learn something from it. But I'm particularly targeting my videos at those, my brethren and sistren. you know, they know themselves. Once they see this video, they know. So now, like I said, we are powerful. We are powerful. Let me put that aside. Now let's focus on family life, marriage, two people coming together. You didn't just you did not just put yourself in that ship in one night. No. Go down memory lane. How did you start? How did you start? Those times you look forward to hearing from her, you look forward to hearing from him. You're always eager. I want to meet this person, I want to do this, even if you're far away from each other, your mind is drawn to him, your mind is drawn to her, and you're like, oh, hello, I just want to know how you're doing, I just want to do this. You sent a number of messages. That was when you were in courtship. But immediately you walked down the aisle together, immediately both of you said, I do. You abandon those things you used to do. You no longer call, you no longer text. Once you've seen yourselves in the morning and you're like, okay, have a nice day, that is all for the day. Till you come back home again. You abandoned the place of fellowship. You no longer nurture that relationship. I liken marriage to a garden, or should I say a flower pot. That's a flower is planted in that. Let's liken marriage to that flower planted in a flower pot. When you were in courtship, the flower was blooming, it was flourishing. You were nurturing it, you were watering it with love, with affection, with romance, with sharing, with caring. And all of a sudden, when you said I do, you abandon that flower pot. The flower begins to die. The marriage becomes boring. You know? And you're not like, you start looking outside to others. No, they won't give you what you're looking for. They won't give you what you're looking for. Because it's the same way you treated that flower, it's also the same way you are going to treat this other one. The marriage relationship is meant to be nurtured. A number of us have, but then when you were in courtship, you go to ShopRite, you go together, even if it's not ShopRite, if it's just one mama put, you go there together, you go to greet your friends, you hang out together, but immediately marriage sets in, no more hangouts. No. Marriage does not work that way. There are ingredients that ought to be put in marriage. The ingredients of caring and sharing. A number of you no longer care. You no longer care about your spouses. You just feel, yes, they'll be fine. She'll be fine. She's all right. No, it shouldn't be. Go back to your first love. Go back to where you started from. Go back to those times when you will see handkerchief on the road and you'll be like, oh, I love this. Let me get it for my husband. Go back to those times when you will see shoes and you'll be like, oh, my wife will definitely like this, and you bought it and give it to her. Go back to those times when you hang out together, when you visit places together, when you visit eateries together, when you go to join together. Go back to your first love. No special package will revive your marriage for you. No. It boils down to you as the man. It boils down to you as the woman. I want you to take a look at Jezebel and Delilah in the scriptures. One thing those two women have in common is affection, display of affection. A number of women don't even know how to display affection. There was no special package those days. Those women, they know their worth. Yes, even though they wielded their power negatively. That's why I said, women, we are powerful. Look within you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God has deposited treasures in you. It's left for you to unearth those treasures. Jezebel looked at his husband Ahab and was like, why are you sad? Why is your countenance falling? Why this? Why that? How many of you will your husband walk home today and so sad and you just be like, you'll be all right, you'll snap out of it? No. though Jezebel was not born again, look at the display of affection. Her display of affection for her husband was top notch. She does not want to see the husband sad. She doesn't want to see the husband moody. Immediately the husband said that it's because of the, yeah, okay, is that why you are? Don't worry, I'll take care of it. That's why I said, go study your scriptures. Look at Delilah. Display of affection. Samson on that lap and was saying rubbish. Honestly, as these women, they have bad, they are bad examples, but then there are still some things we need to learn from them. My sisters, there are some things you need to learn from them. Just go back to the scriptures. Study Delilah. Study Jezebel. Truth is, no matter how bad someone is, there are still some element of good things you can glean from them. Strong display of affection. There is no man that will see such and will not. I know what I'm saying. It's not by being edgy. It's not by being stubborn. Yes, I know some men could be, they could behave in ways that will provoke you. I know that. But can two wrongs make a right? Two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs can never make a right. Your husband is edgy, he's doing this like, yes, I am the head, you must submit. And you two, you're like, no, that is not how to respect is reciprocal. The whole place will be on fire. You won't achieve the aim you want to achieve at the end. Honestly, the marriage will be hell for both of you. But there is a way that you can stoop to conquer. You can stoop to win is that over. You can stoop to make that marriage work. Honestly, a number of us have abandoned affection. A number of women are just like, oh, if you don't give me this, then we are not going to copulate. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, really. Let's go back to the author of marriage and get these things right. Let's go back to where we started from. As husband and wife, how did you start? Are you the type that when you started, you're like, wow, I love your meal, I love your clothes. All of a sudden, you just threw everything, you threw it away, and you are like, who cares? Why this, why that? There are ways you communicate. A number of couples no longer communicate. They are just enduring themselves in that home. No, they are just enduring themselves in that home. Or what will now make a woman to be running and be looking for special package? What will make a woman to be running and be looking for do as I say charm? It's because you've missed it. It's because the marriage is no longer sizzling hot. It's no longer sizzling hot. And you men, you are the type that instead of you commending, you've never for once commend your wife. All you know how best to do is condemnation. Whenever she cooks food and the food tastes nice, you will eat it and clean your mouth. Stand up, you go. But let it be salty or peppery. You will rain fire and brimstone that day. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. For marriage to work, you need love and affection. You need caring and sharing. You need communication and romance. Some people are so bad in that aspect. You need to learn these things. Sex for a woman does not start at that point when you needed it as a man. No. You you will be so sweet. You will be surprised if I tell you that sex for a woman start from the little gestures you show way back, especially let's say 24 hours before that time you needed that sex. Those little gestures like, oh, let me help you with the dish, or you going, let me help you with your shoes, let me help you. Those gestures alone, that's the point at which sex starts for a woman. Those text messages while she's in the office, you send that text, oh, see that this night will be, you don't need to say it all the way now. Tonight will be powerful. Get ready. You know that kind of text now that immediately she sees it. So it will evoke some kind of chemistry in her that she will even be looking forward to that evening. But you just come home and you be like, let us do. Is that how to say it? What are you doing? Some brothers are like, even if their wife should be the one asking for it, they will have a wrong notion about her, as if she's a prostitute, she's an harlot, just for asking. Is it not the Bible that says, defraud ye not one another? Except you are fasting, and when you are fasting, you come back again. Your body as a man belongs to your wife. And woman, your body belongs to that man. So the woman has the same right as much as you do, brother, to ask for sex. In short, the two of you need to sit yourself down and talk these things over. It's not dirty talk. It's not. It's not dirty talk. I'm beginning to feel sad the way homes of couples that claims to be Christians, the way their homes are. I'm beginning to feel sad and burdened, because this was not the original plan God has for marriage. No. Marriage is meant to further the propagation of the kingdom of God. A godly marriage is meant to raise godly children that are like arrows and will be fired into, as in, that will be fired into the right places to debunk hell and populate the kingdom of God. But what do we see today? What are we seeing today? What are we seeing today? A number of homes have now become the base of operation for the kingdom of darkness. A number of homes of so-called Christians have now become a home where children are being sent to hell. Let's tell ourselves the truth. There are some things that are not seen. As a man, as a married man, in fact, as couples, while even you are having sex, you are praying for yourselves. You are praying for yourselves. You are praying with your heart. As even as you are praying with your heart, you are telling your man, oh, thank you, I love this. Continue the good work. Go say shembe. Then a number of you don't even know, you don't know how to make yourself appealing. You don't know how to make yourself to look attractive to your husband or to your wife. The kind of odor emanating from some people, no, Abba, let's tell ourselves the truth. Christianity is not in any way synonymous to dressing shabbily. Christianity is not in any way synonymous to looking unattractive. Christianity is not in any way synonymous to looking haggard. A number of us have equated Christianity to mediocrity. We've equated Christianity to laziness. We've equated Christianity to shabby dressing. No. The God whom I serve is interested in your marriage life. If the author is the one who ordained the institution of marriage, and is also the one who ordained sex to be enjoyed in the confines of marriage. If all these You're not two boys and girls. Eh? And when my say shushu and when my say to speaking, if they are doing their boyfriend, girlfriend, and they are not ashamed of it, how much more you, Tafeni Shuloka, married man, married woman in Christendom, why are you so shy of sex? Why are you so shy of putting in work to make your marriage work? Why? Why? I look at some people and I just shake my head. I just shake my head. A number of you are threatened. You don't want to have wives that are exposed to the career world. But when you see other women, you be like, and I love her. I do this, I do that. My friend, keep short. What you admire in that woman, replicate such in your wife. What you admire in that woman you are looking, just because she's working, she's smart, she's this, replicate such in your wife. That is if you are having problems with your wife, if you don't like your wife the way your wife is. So some people, they cherish their wife respect. They cherish their wife, okay, you're not working, everything is going on fine, just, she's dressing properly, she's okay. The only thing is, okay, she might not be a career woman, but she's down to earth, respect. But for those that are fighting with their wives at home and yet admiring other women out there, my respect to all those men too that gives their wife the free hand to operate. Respect. So let's tell ourselves the truth. We can't continue this way. We can't expect to be doing things the same way and we want a different result. No, the world as it is changing. There is no perfect template for marriage anyway. No. People can come and say, okay, this is what is working for me. What works for A does not necessarily mean it will work for B. Design what you want for your marriage. We have blueprints. Look at those blueprints and let it guide you. Two of you sit down, you talk about it. Instead of raining fire and brimstone every day, how many couples got married in the church and today? Or Belon Yosiramo? At least we've also seen cases of so-called Christians too, that the wife, Otalemo Kolori. These are the things we see in the church now. These are the things happening right under our nose. For as many of you that we get to see this video, it is too late for your marriage to fail. It is too late for your marriage to fail. And as much as possible, you want to have friends. Any friend that his or her marriage is not encouraging, cut off from such a one. I will be so saddened to see a wife beater. A wife beater associated with my husband. Male danu danu. The same thing should also go for you as a woman. You see a woman treating his husband anyhow, treating her husband anyhow. Such person cannot be your friend now, Abba. Such person cannot be your friend. For marriage to work, it takes deliberate and intentional efforts. You can pray from morning till night. If you don't put in the work, nothing will happen. And don't tell me that God does not answer prayer. It's up to you to fulfill your own part of the bargain. Yes, it's up to you to fulfill your own part of the bargain. God will not come down from heaven and start being the one to assist your wife or being the one to assist your husband. No. You've prayed to God, God, I want peace in this home. What effort are you making, are you taking to ensure that indeed peace reigns in that home? The Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. I pray that God will give unto you all wisdom. But truth is, marriage is hard work. If you are not ready to put in the work, you don't have business with it. Don't go and frustrate another person's daughter or another person's son. If you can't put in the work, Don't bother going into it. And if you are into it and you are having issues, I'm glad to let you know that such issues can be resolved if only you can go back, one, to the person who ordained marriage, that is to God. Then two, go back to where you started from. Take a look, take a walk down memory lane and see where you missed it, where you stop nurturing the flowers, where you stop nurturing that relationship. Then pick it up from there. And I tell you, you will testify. You will testify. When you started, some of you were calling, oh dear, sweetheart. Now, when did children start coming? Baba Gandoki. Ya Senorita. No. No. Go back to where you started from. Go back to where you started from. Some of you, you know how to kneel down. See, don't let society, a number of you have allowed society to brainwash you. That's the word. To brainwash you. I've seen a woman kneeling down and society will be like, why are you? You are from Stone Age, you are still kneeling down. If it is that kneeling down for that man that will make peace to reign in that home, go on. It doesn't remove anything from you. It is done in love. I'm not saying the husband will say, some of you naturally were born that way. You were trained that way. Let me use that word. You were trained that way to kneel down when serving your dad. You know, it's now part of you. There's no crime there. Don't let society tell you that. No. Please don't follow society. Christians, you have no business with the trend in the society. Define what you want for yourself. Define what you want for yourself, honestly. And let others see Christ. Let your home serve as an haven of hope for others. There are enough troubles in the world already. People are looking for shelter. People are looking for a ray of light somewhere. Let that shelter come from your home. Let that ray come from your marriage. The Lord will help us all in Jesus' name. Women, learn to take care of yourselves. Learn to take care of yourselves. In the book of Esther, when Esther was to become queen, go and study that passage of the scripture. A whole year was dedicated to purification. Wait. That purification, I studied my Bible and I was like, what is this purification all about? In readiness for the king. Your husband is your king. You should be able to do much more. Ways to take care of your body. 6 months. First purification, another 6 months for another purification. A number of us, we talked about seat baths, and we just think, okay, it's only when someone just puts to bed they do seat bath. Seat baths can be done at any point in time of your life. Some can even do it regularly. How about seat baths that will make that place fresh? I don't want to really go. It will make that place fresh. Make it tender. That even if your husband should go in, you will know that this is honey. Is it not what that person is preparing and is calling special package? I know you shame you. I really pity. I pity most of you. I pity most of you. Look at those women out there. Those women going for this thing. Ordinarily, with or without that special package, their dressing alone is enough. How are you dressing, my sister? Their hairdo alone is enough. How is your hair? Are you opening your hair? Is the hair not smelling? When was the last time you washed it? Some of you will wake up in the morning to bait on running. To shave is another thing. I pray the Lord will help you. I pray the Lord will help you. In fact, you need to help yourself. God has helped you, because all these things that we are saying now is part of the help. Now get to action. Now get to work. That will be all. That will be all. You can follow me on my Facebook. Thank you and God bless you.